Oops, my mic was turned off that whole time. There's nobody in chat yet, so no one there. There we go. There's the mute. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Saturday morning Madden Sims. It is already week 60. I'm just going to go through exactly what I said while I was muted the entire time. Welcome to week 16, everybody. Can't believe that there's only 3 regular season games left. But hopefully it's going to be a fun ride here in the final 3 weeks, and then who knows what's going to happen once we get to playoff time. But thank you for joining this early Saturday morning. Hope you guys are doing well, staying warm. Talking about the weather. Like, you can tell I'm out of things to talk about already when I'm talking about the weather. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not really feeling it this morning. I'm not sure why. So I think we're just gonna jump right into it. I got no opening spiel. I've got no. I don't know. I'm just ready to get the game going. Oh, we're going to New Orleans. All right, I dig it. I guess before we get into anything, let me thank the early subscribers here. MJ Kimball with the 50 months says 50 scrimmage yards for Craig Reynolds. I can see that happening. I think he'll have the opportunity. I think he'll have enough touches to potentially get 50 scrimmage yards. And, Bears run defense not particularly good this year. Dreskel, 28 months subscribed to the channel. And Dr. Dunlap, 27 months subscribed to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Nothing wrong. Just enough. I don't know. Just feeling a little. I don't even know. I can't even put into words how I feel right now. I'm just ready to get this thing going. Let's talk Madden ratings. I have to imagine we're going to see a lot of downs after this week. Starts with Frank Ragnow, who goes down a point. Understandable, not his best game. Jared Goff actually goes up a point, which is also understandable, considering he almost threw for 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. Up to an 88. Where did he start this year? 81. Dang, so he's up 7 points. That's pretty good. What's up, Jill? Working on a Saturday? You know what? Good for you. Oh, you guys don't need to see my email. Glasgow, down a point. Jake Bates, down a point. Quan Alexander, down a point. Yeah, okay. Oh, we can talk about the punts if you want. That's probably what I should have started out with. That's interesting. Not much else in terms of changes. Just a little bit down. You don't want to overreact to one game. All right. Yeah, let's quickly talk about the punting challenge. Because I'm not gonna lie, I think the purpose of putting that on the Movember list of potential rewards was to humiliate myself a little bit. Like, that's the fun part. Is I'm going to try to do something that professional athletes do and show that it's hard and I'm going to fail miserably and that's going to be fun. I had a lot of fun, guys. Like, that was awesome. That was a really cool experience. And in the middle of it, I'm like, this isn't really getting at the heart of what this was supposed to be. Like, not that everything we do is supposed to be painful or whatever, but like, a lot of the feedback I got was like, dude, I'm so jealous. And I'm like, that wasn't how that was supposed to work out. But like, even the process of getting fitted for a helmet was kind of a neat process. Getting to meet the Lions, training or what do you call it? Equipment manager. Tim O'Neill. Like, I've seen him a million times in the facility, but I never really got to talk to him and shake his hand and chat with him for a little bit. It was super cool. The entire process was super cool, and shout out to the Lions for letting me do it. Jack also let me keep a football. Got to keep the gloves. Didn't keep the helmet, which is understandable. I wouldn't have even asked. But yeah, I caught. I think 2 of 6 is the technical count. And the coolest thing about the entire thing for me was the very beginning of it. Jack's like, go stand on the 30-yard line, go stand in between the hash and the numbers, and I'll take care of the rest. And the dude drops it in a bucket. Like, let's.
Saving
I want to watch it real quick.
When you bundle your home and auto insurance with US.
Because I want just to show you like how close he was. It's okay. Oh, I already caught it. Hold on. So from where I'm originally standing, like right there, the 30 between the hashes, I take 1 or 2 steps back. Like, literally, that is maybe 5-10 feet from where he told me to stand. Oh, yeah. And see, like, I didn't have to move at all. Made it very, very easy. And then, of course, I misjudged this one completely. Misjudged this one. People thought I caught that one. I did not catch that one. I trapped it. Did not hurt myself, which I was very happy with, though. This one I catch. So I'm 2 for 4 at this point. And then we got to be honest with these last two. I think he was flexing with this one. Like, I had no shot at that one, let's be clear. And then I don't know what happens with the last one. That one goes out of bounds. I didn't have a shot at that one either. So I would say I was 2 for 4. But technically 2 for 6. I would say it was a little bit easier than I was expecting. I was expecting the helmet to be an issue. But it wasn't. Like I didn't even feel it out there, and it didn't like affect my vision at all. So no, it was a really cool experience, and shout out to Jack for being a team player there. The funny part about it is I decided to rope him into my little one-on-one interviews I do for the newsletter each week. And I was listening back to the audio of it. Like, I am breathing so hard during the entire interview. I've completely lost my breath. Just like panting super hard after, what was that? 4 minutes of barely running around. So that was funny. But again, yeah, cool experience. Glad I got to do it, and glad the Lions played ball. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna throw on some athletic pants. I gotta work. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, if you can feel like even one guy hunkering down about to hit the crap out of you, that's got to be so distracting and make it so much more hard. It's crazy. A couple more alerts here really quick. I'm sorry. I did what Eric did. Ho-hey, not honey. Ho-hey. It does look a lot like honey, to be fair. 5 months subscribed to the channel. I got Dr. Linlap. Nick the Greek, 49 months as Matt Patricia's rock bottom nacho cheese, cocaine, and an Ozempic fueled bender. Hey, now North Carolina will have to feel the wrath of him, assuming that he's actually going on there. Nick the Greek, 100 bits, says Jeremy Reisman's tragically unaltered and rarely viewed Bumble profile. Ouch. Nick the Greek, another 100 bits, says Jeremy's actually been hooking up with a 6'5" WNB player for the last 3 months. He comes over at 3 a.m. and says, "You like a snacky ogre." Jesus Christ, Nick. Why did I even read that? Did not throw up on the sidelines. If I would have caught maybe 5 more, maybe. Duckline, 24 months, says 2 years. I hope you didn't injure Jack with all these extra kicks. Well, we aren't punting tomorrow anyway, so I guess it's fine. So I was talking about that a little bit with someone who was just wondering how it all came about, and I'm like, I think it would be fun for me to do like a pros versus Joes type of thing where I'm doing a professional athlete's job and showing how hard it is. But my main concern was like, I need to do something that isn't going to risk the injury of the actual Lions player. So, I think in an ideal world, like me lining up against JMO and him running a 9 against me, that's like the peak of what I'd want to do. But I mean, considering all the people that pull a hammy just running the 40, I'm just like, I'm not even going to ask that because that's probably a no-go, right? Or, anything like trying to get free on Terrion Arnold. Like, imagine if one of those guys got injured doing something stupid for me. I'd feel terrible. It'd probably make like national news. And this is what I landed on. And I made sure to express all of those concerns. Like, hey, if you want to say no to me because there's even a tiny fraction of a risk of injury here, I get it, and I will find something else. And they're like, no, it'll be fine. But yeah, that was definitely a primary concern of mine, which is why I'm glad everything turned out well, not just for me, but for Jack and the Lions there. So, anyways, I think it's time to get the game going here. Let's play some Madden, and by play I mean watch the computer trip over itself. I'd be Michigan's. Yeah, I'd Steve Bartman. That's right. Thanks, Kurt. Yeah, I'm not saying like I got these moves that are gonna turn Terrion Arnold around and cause him to tear a groin or anything like that, but you just never know. Next year you can do a hot stream with the players in the hot wings, hot ones, or do you mean the hot tub? Shredder's Rage, thank you for the 18-month subscribed to the channel. Appreciate you. Should we get the sub count back on the... Oh, look at that. Dang, is that up to date? That is not up to date. That just says 519. I used to have that information available to me. Who cares? Stats? That's not what I want. How you guys doing on this wonderful Saturday afternoon? Go sledding with Terrion. Just introduce him to all these cold weather activities. Local reporter puts Terrion Arnold. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's a no-win situation. For the athletes in some of those scenarios. Dude, I would never agree to taking a hit from a player. Absolutely never. For my own sake. Can you clarify, even if Hutch could be back for the Super Bowl, we won't have an IR spot open to return for him? We would at this point. The Lions have used up 5. They'll use 2 more at least on Anzalone and Khalif Raymond. Maybe the 8th on Ennis Rakestraw, but then they get 2 for the playoffs. And as of right now, I don't know of any that they would spend in the playoffs. Like if they put David Montgomery on IR, that's one of them. And we could very much see that. If David Montgomery is going to be put on IR, it's going to happen today. There's no reason the Lions wouldn't want to wait until after this game because then he would have to miss another game. And then I don't know anyone else because it certainly sounds like, based on what Dan Campbell said yesterday, that Carlton Davis isn't going to take up one of those 2 postseason spots. It certainly doesn't sound like that's going to happen with John Kaminsky. And so I don't even know who else would be on that list of guys that could potentially use it up. So it's certainly possible they save one of those 2 playoff ones for Hutch in the Super Bowl. Local punter fair catching punts shows softness within the core. Yeah, I heard he wrote some sort of, I don't know, the Lions are being like overly defensive and that's showing that they're, I don't know, weak, or I don't know what. I don't know what Carlos's article is. I didn't read it. I just saw someone complaining about it somewhere. All right, let's adjust some lineups. How about that? Let's edit some rosters. We got some decisions to make on the Lions side, obviously. Whoops. First thing we got to do is sadly take David Montgomery out, or I guess as far down as we can. Actually, let's continue without saving. Let's add Jamar. Wait. Because it certainly sounds like, at the very least, Jamar's going to get elevated. I think it's probably likely that he gets signed to the 53-man roster. The Lions currently have 2 spots. There he is. If you want, we can put Vaki ahead of Reynolds, but I don't think that's what's actually going to happen. Like, this is probably... I'm guessing this is probably closer to what the actual depth chart looks like. I know people are really excited to see what Vaki has, but I think Jefferson has a better chance of getting more playing time than Reynolds. I'm sorry, than Vaki. Try raccoon and squirrel with Amon-Ra. Who's going to prepare that for us? I don't think Barnes is going to return, no. No one's asked about him in a while, but I view that as very, very highly unlikely. What else we got? Graham. What do we want to do with Graham, y'all? Do we want to give Christian Mahogany the opportunity here? Do we want to... it feels 50-50 to me with Graham. The fact that he was able to make the field was significant on Friday, but also the fact that Dan Campbell said he didn't think he was going to make the field tells me he was kind of maybe more on the pessimistic side of it. So I don't really know what to do there. I have a leave Graham in and a Graham out. It might be Aushika too. That's fair too. Okay. A lot of you saying out. All right. Well then, Aushika or Mahogany? Mahogany is actually rated better in Madden. He's a 68 to Aushika's 63. I think you guys might be right. Like, I think it might make sense to rest him. Mahogany. Woody. Are we calling him Woody? Is that what we're doing now? All right. We'll do that. Mahogany will start. Sorry, Graham. Sorry if you're watching, buddy. Nice would become the backup center in this instance, so let's do that. And then we should probably put Aushika as a backup right guard. Okay. I kind of forgot everyone else on the injury report. Is that it? That might be it for the Lions, right? Oh. Iffy is kind of the other one that we need to talk about. And Brian Branch is also questionable. I mean, he only got limited practices in, so it wouldn't be completely shocking if Branch didn't play. Iffy's the one we have to talk about, though. Because Iffy returned to practice this week, got a couple full practices in. Do we want to maybe at least do we want to just throw him there? Or maybe even put him there? Just for funsies? He's really more of a strong safety. I don't know why I put him in here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just put him as a backup. So yeah, like that could take up their 2 roster spots right there. They could sign Jamar from the practice squad and they could activate Iffy, and those are your 2 roster spots. The problem with that, though, is you're going to need 3 roster spots in the future. You're going to need one for Jalen Reeves-Maben. You're going to need one for Alex Anzalone. You're going to need one for Khalif Raymond. So if that's the case, maybe they only elevate Jamar Jefferson for the next 3 weeks and don't sign him. If he is not listed as out, Jalen Reeves-Maben is, right? Am I getting that mixed up? I'm not, right? Yeah. No, that's right. Let me see what Nowaski's deal is. Is he... Okay, he's there. Campbell. Sure. No, Manuel Mosley is activated. Right? I thought E-Man was already on the roster. E-Man's already on the roster, right? Y'all are tripping me up. Adams is on the practice squad as well. If you're talking about Jamal Adams. Miles Adams is on the regular roster. Why are you guys tripping me up? Mosley's on the regular roster. So the guys on IR, yeah, no, we're fine. All right, let's talk about the Bears. As much as we don't want to. So they got some things going on as well. Let's start with the offensive line. They are going to get Roschon Johnson back this week. I don't believe he has an injury designation. So Braxton Jones missed last week. Oh, man, I accidentally closed out of the injury report. Missed last week with a concussion. He missed the first practice, but was full practice. Believe he is listed as questionable. I'm guessing he plays this week, which is a bummer because Kieran Amagaji was absolutely terrible on Monday night. I mean, it's good for Braxton Jones. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want someone with concussion symptoms to deal with those, but anyways, I'm going to say he goes, but Tevin Jenkins might not go. He is their starting left guard. He was no practice, limited practice. Bates has already been ruled out with a concussion himself, so they would have to dig into their depth here. So I'm not sure what you guys want to do here. Tevin Jenkins, technically listed as questionable. I think he'll probably be out. I'll be honest, I don't know who they're going to play in his spot if he is out. Let's just say Matt Pryor, because he's a guy. Oh, he's already their starting right guard. Let's say Bill Murray, because that's funny to me. It's probably their backup center, right? It's probably Kramer. Okay. Everyone else on the offense is good to go. One to keep an eye. So Gervin Dexter is the other one that's pretty important here. He missed last week. Maybe he's missed a couple weeks here. Missed the first two practices of the week and then was limited on Friday, listed as questionable. I don't know how the Bears treat their injury report, but I would say, like, if that was a Lions trajectory, you know, he misses a couple weeks, then only gets in a limited practice, my guess would be that guy was out. I don't know. You guys are saying out, so let's take him out. I'm not going to put Billings in his space. Daryl Taylor, sure. Okay. He's a good player, 79 overall. So that'd be big. And then the other one also to keep an eye on, Jalen Johnson, technically listed as questionable. Did not practice Friday because of an illness. I'm going to assume that Jalen Johnson will be fine by Sunday. Illnesses, you tend to get better by Sunday. So I'm gonna keep Jalen Johnson in. I'm gonna make the executive decision there myself. It's an illness. You'd never know for sure, but I'm gonna leave him in. Just something to keep an eye on. All right, and I think we're caught up. Great. Can I put the wide receivers in off-season mode? Yeah, I saw that clip of DJ Moore. I think it's slightly being overreacted to. But what's up, Rye? Jaleesa Cage, thank you for subscribing on YouTube, and Josh Mercer, thank you for the 100 bits. Says heading to Chicago today for the game tomorrow. Hey, good for you, man. I have no desire to go to a Bears game. Is that weird? I've never been to Soldier Field, and I have absolutely no desire. Like, I could have obviously gone this week and driven there and all that stuff, but one, I was a little bit afraid of the weather. Driving, I didn't want to drive in a snowstorm or anything like that. And two, I just, like, I don't know. Soldier Field seems like it kind of sucks. I don't know. All right, let's pick a jersey for them. Oh God, they have so many bad jerseys. Ugh. No grit. Hey. That means I enjoy watching a game from the comfort of my own home. Right before, by the way, right before I'm going to go. That's the other thing. I literally can't do it because I have to. Well, I guess I could if I drive home after the game. But I got an early flight on Monday morning. Oh God, these are the worst. The tan pants too. Like, what are we doing here? Now, what do you want to do? You know what? I kind of want to mix eras a little bit and just go like these ugly. Can I get the tan pants with their normal uniforms and just make it terrible? Yeah, we don't do that enough. No, shoot. I messed up. Let's mix eras. Yeah. Let's just completely screw with it. Where's the stripies? There we go. Yeah. This is terrible. Can we find worse socks too? They're all so similar. I'm enjoying this. This Frankenstein's monster of a setup. Ooh, I think black might clash the most. All right. That's what we're doing. We're doing this. What do you want for the Lions? All whites? Go with the ices? I feel like they're almost certainly just going to go all whites. Throwbacks? Apparently they're wearing their throwbacks in the final game of the season. I miss this. Can we go back? Can we do this more? I want to do this again. Do I have your permission just to go white tops, blue pants because we never see it anymore and it's their best uniform that they just never use anymore? Okay, great. 8-minute quarters, 1 o'clock game. All right, time to gamble. Time to gamble. If you're on Twitch, we're going to put some channel points on the line here. Think, That's great to hear, Kukukuju. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's the show's not for everybody, but the people that really like it like it. What are the ratings? I believe it's 91 for the Lions and 71 for the Bears. I'm gonna 3.5 feels like the right line for this one. Lions minus 3.5, which means if you are gambling on this and you choose the Lions, they're gonna need to win by at least 4 points for you to win. What did I say? That's what I meant to say. 91-79. Did I say 69? Our entire defense isn't out. Just some of them. I didn't really even check, to be honest. I assume Aleem McNeil and all those are off the roster. Oh, I said 71. I meant to say 79. 91-79. 91-79. Who wins the Madden Sim Lions minus 3.5, Bears plus 3.5. So again, if you're picking the Lions, they need to win by 4 points or more in this Madden sim for you to win. If you pick the Bears plus 3.5, they can lose by 3 or 2 or 1 or tie or win and you win. There you go. Should be up at the top of your chat right now. Give you guys a couple minutes to do. Oh, you want to do some snow? Can I do light snow? It's not really supposed to snow, is it? We'll do snow. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? We'll do snow. So there you go. If that changes your opinion on the Madden sim. Pretty much at an even 50-50 split right now. Although MJ Kimball has 250,000 on the Bears, which is tipping the scales a little bit. The current... Oh, now we have Shanked with 250,000 on the Lions. Missed the stash. I'm sorry. Wait again till next year. I did have someone also tell me on the beat is like, I kind of like your beard, your mustache look. I feel like you should bring that back. I go through waves. Like at the beginning of the month, I hate it. By the end of the month, I usually really, really like it. And then the immediate minute I shave it, I'm like, why did I do that? And then like 2 hours later, I'm like, actually, I like how I look right now. And I think that's where I ultimately have landed on. It's like, I kind of like where I look right now. Plus, in the cold and dry weather, a mustache is really like abrasive on my skin. I don't really like the feel of it. I do like the look of it. I don't like the feel of it. 100 bits from Joshua Mercer says, well, I appreciate that my kids are going to their first Lions game tomorrow. Oh, that's going to be your kiddo's first game. That's fun. Oh, I'm 100% indecisive. That's true. All right. Men Sim closing with 54% of the channel points on the Lions, 46 on the Bears. Actually, 54-46 is what it ended up on. Ooh, we have drops enabled. You guys can get Madden rewards by just watching. That's fun. That's exciting. All right, let's get this thing going. Thanks for the follows, Daddy Drew Boy and Gem in One Music. Appreciate y'all. Let's get this going. Barrett? Who's Barrett? JT Barrett? Wow, PK. I'm not even going to read that chat out loud, but wow. All right, guys, how are we actually feeling about the game? Like, what's your? Oh my God, these uniforms. What's your nervousness level on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being not nervous at all, 10 being we might lose this game and lose 1 seed and lose the NFC North and then lose in the first round of the playoffs against Matthew Stafford in Los Angeles. Like 3.5, 4, 9, 2, 6. Okay, so we're a little all over the board here. 3, 3, 1, 1, 5. So mostly below a 5, but there's a couple of you anxiety-ridden people which I understand. Not really nervous. Bears are kind of a wreck. True. I'm a 10 old Poinstead sitting in. No, you're fine, Rye. You're good. So basically anywhere between a 10 and a 0. The Bears are certainly not a good football team right now. My concern is just that the defense looks flat, looks bad. Oh my God, that's a lot of snow. Because that's what all the eyes are on right now, right? And I don't know, the Bears have these spurts where their offense seems like it's actually okay. And then at some point they crap the bed. And I hope that happens. I've heard Chicago Sports Talk Radio all week. They aren't very optimistic. Yeah. Well, not many fan bases of a 4-10 team are pretty optimistic. And I tend to think sometimes they go a little bit too far in the other direction. Like they're too close to the situation to say like, yeah, we're bad right now, but we have some good qualities. Like, no, they're just like, everything sucks. That's the ultimate question, JC, who says, what was the defense that bad or Josh Allen just amazing? I do think it was a particularly poor matchup for the Lions in terms of just running into a team that can absolutely exploit their bad linebacking core. But yeah, like that's why we need more data, right? That's why we have to figure out how they're going to look this week and the week after and into the playoffs. Like, is that as bad as it is, or was that just Josh Allen being crazy good, Joe Brady being a good offensive coordinator, the Lions happening to have a bad week? It's a confluence of all those things, or was that like the new normal? Obviously, there are a couple of halves in the last few weeks that weren't particularly good, including the second half against the Bears, the second half against the Packers, that were concerning. But we'll see. Oh, Eberflus is... we couldn't take Eberflus out. What's Ben Johnson's connection to Chicago? I don't know if he has any, like, coaching connections or anything like that. I know the Bears fans seem to absolutely think that's where he's going to go. Oh, I thought he was going to squeeze through there. First run of the game there. Gibbs picks up 3, sets up a 3rd and 7. Other than Matt Patricia, what would be the funniest hire the Bears could do? I mean, are we talking realistic options or non-realistic options? Because John Gruden is pretty high on my list of funny options. Wow, that was way too late of a wide receiver screen, and that gets blown up. The Lions are going to punt. Oslub, thank you for the 13-month subscribe to the channel. Or Zero Slub, I'm not sure how you want me to say it. Ooh, Urban Meyer's a good one, too. Deion Sanders. That would be interesting. That's not the Jack Fox I know, and I know Jack Fox now. Did you just hear someone go, "Get off the field"? Did you hear that? I heard that in my right ear. Matt Nagy. Vrabel is the one that seems to kind of make sense to me. Like this historic defensive franchise that's known from their linebacker play, you know, your Urlachers and things like that. You go out and get the tough, gritty, former NFL linebacker in Vrabel. It makes a lot of sense. I don't know what Bears fans feel about that. And maybe doing it the Bears way, you know, fitting that Bears identity, maybe that's not a good thing considering how they've been as a franchise for 20-some years. But I think it's an interesting fit. That's right, friend of the show, Jack Fox. Yeah, that is kind of what I was assuming, Junk, is that the Bears don't want a defensive-minded coach, which I get it. I certainly get it. Get him, Za'Darius. Get him. Okay. Incomplete. J-Dubs with 46 months. Oh, my God, it's Jeremy, the punt returner, right? Appreciate you. I don't even know if you could call me a returner. That was mostly just me catching. The returning part where I would have to run further, that is yet to be seen. Like, if I had just, like, started running downfield and tried to cut, like, I'd definitely fall on my face and tear an ACL. Nice open field tackle there from Jack Campbell. 2-yard loss. That'll set up a 3rd and long for the Bears. All right, what are the Lions going to do here? Send. Yep, they send a linebacker to blitz there and a corner to blitz. And that leaves a wide open receiver. Oh, no. Keenan Allen, the Lion killer. A huge gain down to the Lions' 31-yard line. A fair catch specialist. That was a super delayed blitz there by the corner. I'm not sure which one it was, but that left Keenan Allen wide open. He had toasted Kirby Joseph. Bears threatening to score on their open possession. They have not scored a single point in the first half in 3 straight games. Oh, I'd crap my pants. Sports turf. 100%. Nice tackle there from Kirby Joseph. And Swiss a little slow to get up from that one. But he'll pick up 4 yards, set up a 2nd and 6. Going to give this one to Swift again, and he breaks a tackle from Jack Campbell, which already feels quite unrealistic, but he's gang tackled there by Taron Arnold and Meek Rakestraw for a 2-yard gain, 3rd and 4. He's going to throw, trying to escape, and he's going to find a lane. Runs into his own guy, still picks up the first down to the Lions' 15-yard line, 1st and goal. I'm sorry, 1st and 10. Listen, I've always been part of special teams. Special people, special teams. That has my name on it. I've technically always been part of special teams. Caleb in the shotgun. They're going to send Swift in motion to the right. Pump fakes, throws to his left. That's Cole Kmet. Catches the ball, has to go behind to get him. Only going to pick up a single yard, I should say. For Levi Onwuzurike takes him down at the 15. Thanks. Thanks, sir. Caleb going to throw again. Blitz coming. This time Jack Campbell's going to get him. No, he gets away from it. Somehow avoids Jack Campbell, gets hit, and throws that one away. That's a big save of about 8-9 yards there from Caleb. But the pressure does force the incompletion and a 3rd and 9 here. Big play here early in the game. Line's going to send another blitz. Oh, Meek is not going to get there. Oh, man, Terrion had a chance at a pick. Just knocks it down instead, and the Lions get the stop, forcing the Bears to kick a field goal here. It's a good question, JPUS. Do you think Kevin O'Connell's coaching is covering up Kwesi not being great GM? Man, it's really hard to parse between that sometimes. Like, I don't think the Vikings have drafted particularly well. I do think their pro personnel department has done a pretty good job of filling in pieces here and there. Like, Grenard was obviously a big addition. I think in general, the corner who's coming back this week, the veteran guy who I kind of mocked that signing because I didn't think the Vikings were going to be competitive this year. The Lions had his brother. Why can't I think of anyone's name? Anyways, I think they've done a particularly good job finding guys that fit them in free agency. Gilmore, thank you. But yeah, I think there's a lot to be desired on the drafting front there in Minnesota. But yeah, I mean, even obviously at quarterback, they managed to find someone who fits. Little play action. Here comes the blitz, and Goff is not able to get away from Tremaine Edmonds. Pressure coming right up the middle. Goff saw it, did nothing about it. He'll take a 9-yard loss on 1st down to start the drive. Uh-oh. This game is trending in a bad direction, folks. Sorry to everybody that has a 1 in front of their name. They're going to give it to, nice little hole there from Gibbies. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, setting up a 3rd and 10. Zazu in the building. What's up, buddy? Cool. I did see this morning that Kirk is expected to get cut this offseason, which, I don't know, like, you walk this line between, like, respect for admitting you made a bad mistake versus you made a dumb, terrible mistake. Like, that most people, well, I shouldn't say most people saw it coming. That's not necessarily true. I think the dumb mistake, look at Sam Laporta fight for the first down. That's a huge play from the Lions' second-year tight end. The drafting of Penix was the questionable decision after you did what you did with Kirk. I think there was something about tampering with him, right? For him. Oof. Too many Bears in the backfield. No chance for DeAndre Swift. Doing it again. No chance for Jahmyr Gibbs, who gets taken down 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 13. Lions got to be a lot better on first down right now. 2 negative yardage plays on first downs on this drive. That is not a formula for success. There's J-Mo picking up half the yardage he needs to. 3rd and 6. Nice quick little curl route. Getting into a 3rd manageable. Would you have taken 2 different shots at quarterback? Would you rather take 2 different shots at a quarterback or stick with Raider? I mean, probably 2 shots, but also, how about just 1? There are other options than those 2. Okay, I think he's in bounds. I have no idea where out of bounds is, but that's a nice little out route from J-Mo. Nice timing route. BB giving him some love on the sidelines. Offense starting to get a little rhythm here. What's up, someone's biscuit? You are indeed a biscuit. Yeah, there's been a lot of backlash to that Jets column by The Athletic. And I think it may have exaggerated some things a little bit, but some of like the Madden thing was obviously the header that got the most attention, but also like having the owner's sons in the locker room and talking crap about the players and like, I don't know, I feel like there's the Cowboys have been accused of this too, where the owners treat the players like they're some sort of zoo exhibition. Like, oh, come here, let's watch the players do what they do. Like, I don't know. It's weird, and it's dehumanizing, and I think the players feel that, and it's gross. I'm not going to Chicago, Michael. I'm gonna cover this one from home. I did ask Goff a little bit about his pocket maneuverability and things like that earlier this offseason. He kind of gave me a boilerplate answer of just like, yeah, no, that's something that's always been a little bit of a focus of mine and something that I've been trying to improve upon. Just like I try to improve upon everything, just something very not revealing, which is kind of his style, and that's fine. Not owed anything. Oh, nice cut inside. Yes, sir. Look at that play from Jahmyr. Breaking a tackle, reading his downfield blocks, picking up the first down. There's been a lot of good individual effort from the line skill position players in this drive. You should get it tomorrow. I know Chris is going through some computer issues right now. So we're still going to try it. We're going to have to do it tomorrow. after the game. Probably in that kind of like 7 p.m. window. Goff, lots of time, finds a wide open Tim Patrick down inside the 10, down inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. Gets into it a little bit with Hicks here, but that'll set up a 1st and goal here for the Lions as this offense is now starting to pick it up. Can you talk through the decision to go to or not go to an away game? Yeah. For me, I don't get any of it covered. SB Nation doesn't cover my travel at all. So, generally speaking, I'm going to stay at home. It's a little bit more convenient for me. It doesn't take up multiple days out of my week. I don't have to get someone to watch my dog. For me, that's generally kind of the default is no, I don't want to go. The things that will change my mind is 1, if I have a place to stay to save money, 2, if it's drivable, 3, if it's a team or building that I want to see. That could influence me to go. I'm probably only going to take 1 or 2 trips a year, generally speaking. And if I'm being quite honest, like, there's a chance the Lions are going to have to go on the road in the playoffs. And I kind of want to go most of the playoff games. So kind of want to save up money to go make those trips. And those are the trips that are super expensive too, because the flights are super booked. The hotels around are booked. Yeah, Chicago doesn't check any of those boxes other than drivable. I could probably have found a place to stay too, honestly. But would I go to Philly for the NFC title game? Almost certainly, yes. I went to San Francisco last year. I did have a place to stay there. Actually, I didn't. I could have. No, did I? I did. I don't know why I say I didn't. I absolutely did have a place to stay. And did stay somewhere. I might in Philly. I went to Indy this year. Went to Indianapolis. I hadn't been to Lucas Oil. Drivable. Met up with some friends. Flag on the play. You get a holding? The Beecher. Oh, an eligible man downfield. Okay. Send him back. Braxton Jones. Maybe they shouldn't have played you yet. Bears. Oh, thank you. Still for down. First and 15 for the Chicago Bears. Looking to pass. A couple crossing routes. He's deciding. Finally throws it. Not much there. Meek Robertson is there to take Roma Dunze down after just a 3-yard gain. Did we even mess with the corners? What did we do with the corner situation? We didn't even mess with it. NFC North Stadium Power Rankings. I've only been to Ford Field and US Bank. I still have not gone to Lambeau. I may never go to Soldier Field. The US Bank was pretty impressive, not going to lie. I went as a fan, not as a reporter. This was several years ago. I don't even think we were credentialed at that point. It was like that. It was that weird, like, 13-7 game that the Lions won. I do need to go to Lambeau at some point, and I'd prefer it to be in September. Not sure about that 3rd and 4th play because it got blown the F up by David Long Jr. And I believe the Bears are going to have to punt here at their own 43. Let's see what they do. Nope, did not figure out my PC issues. Someone suggested streaming from my different graphics card or something, and then when I tried to stream, it wouldn't go live. So I switched it back. But it's running okay right now. All right, Lions with the lead and a chance to add to it here. Goff is going to throw to his left. Dropped there by somebody. We'll never know because it cut away and just showed a Bears linebacker for some reason. Morning, Jack. Yeah, I think if I ever make it to Lambeau, it's gonna be a September and October game. Just like the travel in the winter can always be funky. You can lose flights, which would cause you to lose days. And look at that on around. Okay. And even getting to Green Bay is a pain, I hear. Appreciate that, Shane. You live in Green Bay or Appleton or... What's your address? Just send your address. Don't do that. That's awesome, Dustin. 3 miles from the stadium. Dang. Oh, look at Jameer! Down across the 50 into Bears territory. And Jameer's starting to heat up a little bit here. I hope the press box is a little warm in Green Bay. Yeah, that's another option with Chicago is taking the train. And I thought about it. I've never really looked up the logistics of a train ride to Chicago. But it would be one of the things I'd consider. Meanwhile, wide open Sam Laporta down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line, and the Lions suddenly feel like they're taking over this ball game. Delta has a direct flight from Green Bay to Chicago? But it's the Appleton Airport, right? 6 a.m. departure? I'm down with that. I'm a morning dude. Usually up at 6 o'clock anyways, although 6 a.m. departure means earlier than that. Huh. Right into Green Bay. Guess I didn't know that. I guess I didn't know. Womp womp. You guys know that song? I love that, Jory. That's what I like to do too. Oh, Gibbs, nothing there. Those 6 a.m. flights, people hate them, love them, love them. The only trick is packing the night before, because I am very much a pack at the very last second kind of guy, and so if I got like a noon flight, I'm packing it, 8 a.m. He's in! Kind of a dangerous jump when he certainly didn't have to. But Gibbs is in for the score, and Lions are up 13-3 with an extra point pending. $70 round trip for a train? I mean, that's just gas money, right? I guess a little bit more than gas money, I think. Gibby has only hit 20-plus carries in a game twice, Indy a few weeks ago, and the Monday Night Football breakout last year against the Raiders. Well, I'll be going to Germany next year. That is another one in which I'm kind of using to justify not going to many road games, because, yes, I would love to go to an international game. I'm of the belief they're not going to play in Germany next year. I think it's going to be the year after. I think it's going to be 2026, I should say. Because the home international game goes to the NFC in 2026. It was with the NFC this year, which is why I was a little surprised the Lions weren't selected. But they could obviously be the away team in Germany this year, which would obviously even be preferable, right? Don't waste a home game on that. David Reinfert, 39 months, says, I forgot to ask last week, but did you see that the 49ers fans were doing a Jared Goff chat during the onset post-game Stafford interview when the Rams won? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. A chant. A Jared Goff chant. Now I see what you're saying. 40. Why were 49ers fans chanting Jared Goff? Oh, because Stafford was being interviewed. Okay. It's connecting now. So Stafford was getting interviewed after beating the 49ers on, what was that? Was that the Thursday night football game or something? It was Thursday night football, right? And sour ass 49ers fans were chanting Jared Goff. I did not see that. Ben Freddy, 10 months, says let's go Lions, beat the Bears. I'm assuming is what that meant to say. Yeah, there you go, beat. I got you. No, I missed that. That's funny, though. Bears driving here. Little 3-minute drive. That'll probably bring us down to the 2-minute warning with the Bears first and 10 at the Lions 36. Don't care about Deontay Johnson. Swift with a little swing pass. Bowled over there by Emmanuel Mosley is in there. Kirby Joseph also in on the tackle. Clock will continue to run here down to 1:45. 2nd and 6 for Chicago. It's the Bears field goal incoming. You're probably not wrong. Who's 43? Is that David Long playing the Sam? Jack with a tackle on Cole Kmet. Picks up 4. 3rd and 2. Clock stopped at 1:31. Big play here. Bears are going to spread them wide. 3 receivers wide. Swift in the backfield. Williams looking to pass. Throws deep over the middle of the field. Had an open receiver, but overthrew him. That could have been a big play to end the half, but instead the pass falls incomplete, and the Bears are going to have to settle for a field goal. Emil Korg, 44 months. Subscribe to the channel. No. Mahomes didn't fit. Did you see him get tackled? Mahomes' tackle looked brutal. Do they specifically market the home team in international games so it's one of the more popular teams in the nation? I always thought home way on neutral sites like that didn't matter. I don't really know. It's a good question. So Jack, it was fun. We talked about it a little bit at the top. There's not going to be a Lions version of the video. But then it ended up kind of getting thrown together. I don't want to say last minute, but I was like, hey, so I went up to Eamon, the Lions PR guy, on Wednesday and be like, hey, so we met our goal to do the Jack Fox thing. I'm not going to be here next week, but we can do it the week after or whatever. And he's like, oh, let me talk to Jack, see what he's up for. And he's like, we're doing it tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. But Jack, so Fox 2's cameraman actually took video of it, and it's up on my Twitter. If you want, we can watch it at halftime. It's much better. It does miss my first catch, which is sad, but shout out to Jeff Holloway, who is the Fox 2 cameraman and just an all-around great dude. And I know he's like their superstar camera guy over there. He's always with Dan Miller and all that. So we can watch that at halftime. It's a much better version of it. You can see everything. What a throw to J-Mo in stride, and he's gone! Lions with a last-minute strike in the first half, and their lead is now 2 touchdowns. The booing raining upon Soldier Field. J-Mo cleanly beats Tyreek Stevenson. Only the second most embarrassing thing to happen to Stevenson this season. What a play. Now the Bears still do have all 3 timeouts and 43 seconds left, but that felt like a dagger. Meanwhile, the ghost of Matt Eberflus is getting in Stevenson's face. Not using a mod. Not using a mod. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I was thinking of the Hail Mary thing, but I forgot that Tyreek Stevenson was also the one who tripped him on the sidelines. Bears going to have an opportunity to return this. Down across the 20, across the 30, and across the 35 to the 36-yard line, and I believe that's Jake Bates in on the tackle. You don't want to see that too much. But here come the Bears. 38 seconds left, 3 timeouts. Got to cut into this lead if they want to make this a game. Williams back, looking, throws deep over the middle, finds an open receiver. Smacked down by Brian Branch at the Lions' 42-yard line, but that's a big pickup by DJ Moore. Good way to start the drive. Bears call timeout with 33 seconds left. Stevenson on your fantasy team? You have a defensive back on your fantasy team? What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? That's too much. Caleb looking. He's going to scramble up the middle. He's going to run. Down across the 30, down across the 25, and slides down at the 23. The Bears call another timeout. Just like that, they're already in field goal position with just 2 plays. That's too much. That's too much. How many defensive players do you have? And are defensive backs, like I would think I don't know what the scoring is with defensive players, but I would think like linebackers are the ones that get the most stats. Going to drop that one off. Oh, he stopped in bounds. Picks up a couple extra yards, but stopped in bounds, and the Bears have not called a timeout yet. They're down inside 13 seconds. They still have 1 timeout left, but that turns out to be a big tackle because now I think they're going to have to call one in under 5 seconds left and kick a field goal here. There it is, the timeout with 4 seconds left. Bears are at the Lions 15, so relative chip shot field goal, but nothing is a given in a snow-covered field. You can tell that Matt Eberflus is still in the game. Two defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, 2 defensive backs. That's insane. That is no. I mean, I hate fantasy as is. That is just making it even less enjoyable for me. But Kairos Santos' kick is good, making it 21-9 Lions with 1 tick left. I believe, I don't remember who got the ball first. I have absolutely no recollection of who got the ball first, so we'll see. But after this play, we'll check out the better view of me catching punts and get back to it. Little fair catch, which means we have to run one more play. Thankfully, Madden hurried it up there, and we'll just get a kneel down here or a run for nothing. Okay, we're going to send someone in motion for a play that we don't care about. And 1. Great. All right. Yeah, the puffy jacket doesn't seem like a Dan Campbell look. I agree. I agree, Sports Turf Pro. All right. again, shout out Jeff Holloway from Fox 2, who he was out there. They were out there getting ready to film an interview, and he noticed me out there shagging punts, and so he just literally just turned the camera over and then, without telling me, sent me footage of this later in the day. So here you go. This is me returning punts 2 through 6. Actually, I think it's only 2 through 5. Missed the first one, missed the last one. But here you go. Enjoy. And it froze. Great. Maybe we should wait until the end when Madden isn't running and eating up all my computer. Yep, I'm going to make you wait till the end. Sorry to tease you. High of 33 degrees tomorrow. Jeremy, your thoughts on the Lions picking up Calais Campbell when the Dolphins release him? Not against it, but the thing you guys have to remember, and I understand not everyone knows the rules. After the trade deadline, every single player that gets released is subject to waivers. So the Lions at this point would have... Actually, I'm actually not sure what the tiebreaker is for waivers, so... the Lions have somewhere between the 29th and 31st waiver priority. So there's a chance the Lions never get a shot at him. So, I don't know. It'd be nice, but I'm not getting my hopes up. I mean, he's also like 38, so like... I don't know. We'll see. How close are the Dolphins to being eliminated right now? Like, what's their playoff probability? I know the Chargers and the Broncos are both like... Chargers are like a 97 now, and the Broncos are like an 80-something. And those are the final 2 spots, I imagine. Oh! E-Man almost took that one back to the house. Oh, like 3%. If they lose, or if the Bengals-Broncos win, they got it. All right, Lions have a chance to get off the field right away here in the second half. 3rd and 6 for the Bears. Caleb Williams takes shotgun snap, looking. Za'Darius is coming down on him. He's forced to scramble to his right, throws, finds an open receiver who shakes a tackle from Terrion Arnold down to the Lions' 46-yard line. Not sure who that is. Probably should know Bears numbers better by now. Nope, I don't even know who Scott is, to be quite honest. Kookaroo, thank you for the follow. He kind of feathered that one in there nicely. Dang. I mean, yeah, the whole waiver process is complicated, right? Like the veteran guy who only wants to play for a contender. Yeah. I don't know how that would work out. Maybe. I don't know. It's messy. With Calais. Dirty Gert, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, there's a big hole there for Swift, and he accelerates through it. Almost got to the 3rd level there, but Jack Campbell drags him down, but not before Swift picks up a 1st down. That does not look like DeAndre Swift. Even a little bit, but Bears 1st and 10 at the Lions 35. Caleb back to pass again. Throws to the sidelines, finds Keenan Allen, who had beaten Amik Robertson. Cuts upfield down to the Lions' 21-yard line. Bears moving. Threatening to make this a 1-score game. But they have yet to find the end zone. That is the longest celebration I've ever seen for a 12-yard pickup. We were talking a little bit about Bears' next coach, and Kingsbury's name certainly came up. It's possible. A little quick throw there, but that is not going to go anywhere. Terrion Arnold with a nice tackle for loss there. Not sure about that play call when the Lions like to play as much press man as they do. That's interesting. Oh, man. Quan Alexander got caught up in the mess there and left a wide open Cole Kmet, who goes all the way down to the 2-yard line. I'm not sure if that was a pick play or if Quan just got burned at the line, but probably something you have to worry about at least a little bit. No, he did get picked a little bit there. That felt like maybe the most realistic thing I've ever seen from Madden. I don't want to see that tomorrow at all. Hey guys, did you know that there's NFL football on today? Because I learned that about 2 hours ago. Oh my God, a wide open. Oh my God, Jack Campbell with a huge collision there, but not before Swift crossed over the line of scrimmage. And it is an extra point away from being 21-16. Oh, the teams that play on Christmas play today. See, I hadn't even put that together. I believe it's mostly AFC matchups, so no, it doesn't matter for the Lions. But like Steelers, what is it? Steelers Ravens, like that could be a good one. I forgot the other one. Chiefs Texans. So I mean, listen, those are two matchups with two teams with winning records. So that's fun, good. Theoretically. I fear that's going to leave us with a pretty crappy Sunday slate. Oh, go Sione! Oh, if he hadn't done that little adjustment and just gone straight through the hole there, he could have been gone. But look at that. Strong first half for Jared Goff. 13 of 18, 220 yards and a touchdown. The games today aren't on Netflix, right? Just the Christmas ones? Ooh, that looked like a horse collar to me. What improbably miraculous way did the Chiefs win? Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's come up with ways the Chiefs are going to somehow win this game. You know what? Just because... Free kick. The second free kick of the week. They're going to win on a free kick. It hasn't happened in 50 years, and now it'll happen days apart. 2 days apart. Game-winning free fair catch free kick? Oh, so the same. I thought you were saying a return of a free kick. I don't... Can you return a free kick? I mean, that's going deep. Oh! Goff on the run! Outside the pocket! He's got no one receiver! J-Mo! That is the most ridiculous thing I've seen in this game! Goff scrambling to his left, squares his shoulders for a second, and launches. He jumped in the air, too. And J-Mo does an amazing job adjusting to the underthrown ball, and he's getting the best of Tyreek Stevenson. Yeah, a kick return touchdown of a free kick. It's tied, and so the Texans are trying this free kick to win the game, and it gets returned for a touchdown. What an answer from the Lions offense, and everyone's... Is that Millie rocking? Is that what that is? Is that what that is? I don't know what that is. What's the Millie rock? Did I make that up? I feel like I didn't make that up. I feel like that's a real thing. Jamel's got to be well over 100 now. I literally just Googled Millie Rock. Mahomes fakes a slide. Linebacker lets up, scrambles for a touchdown. That's way too... Oh, Millie Rock is this one? Yeah, I can't do that one. I'm watching a tutorial on how to Millie Rock right now. No one in chat cares about the Millie Rock. I don't know if free kick is an option in Madden. I would assume not. Nice tackle there from Jack Campbell. Lions in control of this game, up 12. That offense finally looking like the actual Lions offense in this game. Ooh, a 1-point safety for the win. I like that. How many of you knew about the free kick before Thursday? I was all over it. As soon as that fair catch happened, I'm like, oh, with that penalty, it's free kick time, baby. The previous one was in the 60s, I think they were saying. 70s, maybe? I'm a huge rulebook nerd. Oh my goodness, Quan Alexander! Woo-hoo-hoo! Big third down stop. Absolutely plows over DeAndre Swift. And what do the Bears do here? 74? 76? Are the Bears going to go for it? Down 12. 2 minutes left in the third. They are not. They're going to punt it away. All right, Maurice Alexander picks up a few yards, gets down to the 27-yard line, and that's where the Lions will take over, looking to add to their lead, put this ball game away. Let's look at some highlights here from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here's the time that he ran the football and scored a touchdown. And here's that same play from a different angle where he ran and scored a touchdown. And here's a third angle of him running. Oh, this is a different time he scored a touchdown where he dove, got crushed, but still scored a touchdown. Crowd trying to get into this one. Uh-oh, here comes the blitz. Goff gets it away. Was it backwards? They blow it dead. Goff and Panay yelling at each other for some reason. Oh, you know what? I still haven't seen the... Has anyone seen the Inside the Helmet with Kirby yet? They dropped that last night. I didn't know it was coming. And I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Is it good? They're usually really good with those. It's a tearjerker. Okay. Jamo. Ooh. Takes a big hit, but picks up 5. Set up a 3rd and 5. Dang, really? Kirby got y'all crying? Oh, man. Gonna have to watch it. Don't spoil anything. Send it to your Vikings fan friends. Okay, look at Jamo taking over this game. 6 catches, a $153. I checked. I was shocked to see how many yards Jamo has this season. He has 747 already. Like, it is possible he has a 1,000-yard season despite serving a 2-game suspension. Very possible. Little play action works pretty well there. Finds a wide open receiver. That's Amon-Ra, who's off to the races. Down to the 20, down to the 15, 10, 5. Pulled down at the 2-yard line. I thought he was in. Amon-Ra, who had been having a quiet game, just made the play that might put this one away. Goff showing a little mobility there. Neutralized the pass rush with the play action, and Amon-Ra found the open space, almost housed it. He did, in fact, get Calvin. But it'll be 1st and goal for the Lions from the 2-yard line as we're in the final minute of the 3rd quarter here. I guess Goff just needed that extra 1-point bump to finally be good in Madden. Oh, and that pitch out play does not work. Why is Montgomery in there? We took him out. Oh, we didn't take him out of power situations, chat. We forgot to take him out of power situations. No. But Gibbs has been getting the goal line carries before. There, they give it to Gibbs, and he's got a big hole up the middle. Takes it to the house. His 3rd touchdown of the day. Lions find the end zone for the 5th time this afternoon. Just dominant blocking up the middle. Not a good day for this Bears defense. Might have got a 4th opinion. That's right. Lions up 19 points. This is the best Lions Madden performance we've seen all year. Christian Mahogany getting some love from Dan Campbell on the sidelines. His first career NFL start here, filling in for Graham Glasgow. Bears are going to need some sort of spark here to even give them a shot. But they're not going to get it here on the kick return. Uh-oh. Bears injured player. That guy. Inconsolable on the sidelines. Lions almost have 400 yards of offense. Crowd decision, Jack. We could find out today. If Graham doesn't travel with the team, they'll have to downgrade him to out, but we'll see. Coach Scarborough in the longest yard? I don't know who that is. All Lions through 3 quarters here. 35-16. I would be okay with this in real life. Pleased, in fact. Caleb trying to come back, gonna throw this one to DeAndre Swift, but he is met immediately there by Brian Branch, who takes him down for a 2-yard loss, and it's already 3rd and 12 for these Chicago Bears. Burt Reynolds' character. Eberflus is about to be fired a 2nd time, right? Caleb, here comes pressure from behind. He gets it out in time, throws it into coverage, and somehow Keenan Allen comes away with it, and he's gone. How does that happen? Keenan Allen is just unstoppable when he's playing the Lions. Emmanuel Mosley was right there. Caleb threw a prayer under pressure, and Keenan does the rest. Really does everything there. I don't even know what just happened. And we're apparently not going to get a replay of it. And this game is not over yet. Didium, thank you for the 28 months, says Ben Johnson. Masterclass incoming. Lions win. Vikings and Eagles lose tomorrow. Boy, would that be something. If I'm not mistaken, if that happens, the Lions can clinch the 1 seed next week. So, fingers crossed for that. It's true. It's true, Argantus. I mean, they could definitely clinch in week 17 if that happens. The question is, would it only take a Lions win over San Francisco, or would they need a little bit of extra help? All I know is one thing. Seahawks, get your act together. Right now. I mean, the Lions are also playing on Monday Night Football, so they could get the help before that game anyways. Well, Lions still have to really put this game away. If Kenneth Walker leads the Seahawks to victories this week, I will sing the MSU fight song on the podcast tomorrow. Assuming the Lions also win. The Lions also have to win. Let me be clear. The Lions also have to win. I don't even know the words to the Michigan State fight song. Just like the go right through for MSU. That's the only part I know. Lions win. Seahawks win with a big game from Kenneth Walker, and I will sing the MSU fight song. Send that clip to Kenneth Walker to motivate him. Because the Vikings run defense is pretty good. That Seahawks offensive line is not very good. So it's a very low percentage bet I'm making here. Oh, the other part I know is weak. Like that part where they go weak. It's very cute. Why are you in the game? Why are you following 0 of your blocks? Something about cows and romancing your sister. Hunka Chunka. You're sharing that chat with probably some Michigan State fans. 3rd and 9 here. First down might end it, but they're not going to get it. I'm not sure what that was from Jared Goff. Jeremy plants the MSU flag on the M at the Big House. What makes you think I would ever be able to even do that? Maybe at the Diag. Like, maybe I could get away with it at the Diag. I don't have the access. All right, well, the Bears score here. We might have something cooking. Make some of you that picked Lions -3.5 sweat a little bit. That's not going to be a great way to start the drive, though. Keenan Allen going backwards. Somehow they'll only call that a 1-yard loss, but that looked like more like a 3 or 4 yard loss to me. 2nd and 11 with the clock ticking now inside of 5 minutes. No comment, JT Sam. Can't be on record. Little out route there to Cole Kmet. He gets tackled out of bounds for 9-yard gain. Does stop the clock there. 3rd and 2 for the Bears from their own 26. Oh, I need to go to the bathroom, chat. I don't know what I do. This has never happened during a stream. Little play action there from Caleb, who... What in the world? Was that a shovel pass? Oh, my God. Lions players are just running past the guys they're supposed to tackle. DJ Moore picks up the first there. Does stay in bounds, though, and bleeding critical time off the clock here. Down to 4:30 left. Man, people were really upset about Red Zone going to a commercial. Did they, like, cut to a commercial? Or was it, like, a commercial... banners? What had people so pissed off that Chris Hansen had to like post a 2-minute apology to Twitter yesterday? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was about to split that run. It was split screen? All right, y'all are spoiled then. Y'all are acting like you're entitled. I'm sorry. And it was while there was no play going on, right? Like there was nothing happening. And why does Chris Hansen have to be the one that, like, he has to take the bullet for a decision that he certainly didn't make? I understand maybe being mad that you're being promised commercial-free football and you get a little bit of... But to me, like, y'all are spoiled. He's going to score. Guys, this game's not over. There's still 3.5 left. Look at the Chicago Bears make their comeback. Roma Dunze with the score. Caleb found a little bit of room in that pocket. Fit that just barely outside of Terran Arnold's outstretched hands. And I'm a little stressed. Aiden somehow on the field, as he always seems to be, just in these animations, not actually during the play. And the Bears are not going to go for 2 points here. 35-30 with 3:21 left. 2 minutes is all it took for the Bears to go 82 yards. Line's still holding on to that lead on their line, 3.5. It's a 5-point lead. But this is what the Lions live for right here. 3 minutes left on the clock. You got the ball in your offense's hands. Time to end the game here. You've worn down this Bears defense all game. Now take it to them. End this game. Little play action. I like it. Throw it to... That's fine too. I'd rather you not go out of bounds, but a 9-yard pickup on first down is fine. All right. Now let's start grinding on the ground here, all right? That sounded dirty, but it didn't mean to be. Just give it to Swift. I love it. I formation. That's almost certainly David Montgomery instead of Swift, which can't do anything about. Y'all saw me take him out of the game. Why do you suck, David Montgomery? He's like at 3 runs for -4 yards in this game. Madden, fix your crap. At least we now know that the Jets will never trade for David Montgomery. Oh my God, they're going empty backfield on a 3rd and 2 here. 5 receivers out wide, 3 to the left, 2 to Goff's right. He takes the shotgun snap, looking, throws, finds an open receiver. Does he hold on? Yes, he does. Who else but Jamison Williams, who's having an absolute monster of an afternoon, picks up the first down, moves the chains, and we're going to head to the 2-minute warning here. Lions giving them a scare here. The Bears still do have 2 timeouts. 3 timeouts, I'm sorry. They still have all 3 of their timeouts. So this game isn't over yet, but 1 first down might do it. Let's see what the Lions do here. Goff, they're going to spread him out wide. Goff in the shotgun with Gibbs to his right. He's going to give to Gibbs. Big hole up the middle. Down inside the Bears side of the field. Picks up 6. Bears timeout, 2nd and 4 incoming. Gibbs and Hicks giving each other a little crap here. That's a good first down pickup for the Lions. Now their options are open. You can hit them with the run here. You can hit them with a little play action here. I know you don't want to risk an incomplete pass here or negative yardage play, but first down ends it. They're going to give it to Gibbs. He's going to find the outside, fight for the first down, but he's going to come up 1.5 yards short. Second Bears timeout. 3rd and 1 coming with 1:53 left. Did I call him Swift again? I keep doing that. I'm sorry. It doesn't help when Swift is in this game, too. A first down will end it. What's the play call on 3rd and 1? Lions have 3 tight ends in the game. They also have Dan Skipper in the game to his left. They're going to send Laporta in motion. He's going to do his waddle to the right. They are going to give it to Gibbs. He bounces back, and he did not pick it up. I thought he had the yardage, but he got bounced back, and he's short. Oh, my goodness. What do the Lions do now? Less than 1 yard to go. We know Dan Campbell likes to get greedy here. They're going to punt. It is 0.5 yard, and they're going to punt from the Bears side of the field. Jack Fox with an opportunity to pin him deep. And he doesn't. He kicks it out of bounds. Less than a 20-yard punt, and this is feeling real bad right now. The Bears are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. That is a 20-yard punt. And the Bears have life. No timeouts left, but $1.50. And the Bears are down by 5. They're going to have a chance to win this ball game. 1:46 to go. No timeouts. Bears need 72 yards. They're going to check this one down to Swift. Is he going to get to the sideline? He is not. He's going to get tackled in the open field. Brian Branch. That clock is going to continue to run. 0-yard gain for the Bears. That is not a good start for them. $1:30 left. The teams are huddling for some reason. Tick, 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 tick. $1:23 left. Williams by himself takes a shotgun snap. Throws, leaping to the air. Is not sure what the receiver is, but great play there from Emmanuel Mosley. Dangerous pass to Emmanuel Mosley. I'm sorry, to DJ Moore. It was kind of to Emmanuel Mosley. Big 3rd and 10 here. Obviously 4-down territory for the Bears as they have no more timeouts. Still needing to go 72 yards in 76 seconds. Throws over the middle. It's caught. That's DJ Moore across the 41-yard line. Clock is going to continue to run here. We're down inside 1:05. DJ Moore wasting time celebrating is now we're inside 1 minute to go. Bears at their own 42-yard line. 55 seconds to go. Caleb Williams with Swift to his right in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Going to throw right away. Broke it up. Almost picked off there by Amik Robertson. Good play from him. 47 seconds left. Caleb tried to hit him up the seam. Amik said, no, no, no. That's my part of the field. 3 receivers to Caleb's left, 1 to his right. Swift in the backfield. Caleb takes a snap. Looking, plenty of time. Going to check this one down to a crosser. That's DJ Moore who's trying to get out of bounds. Does he get out of bounds? He does not. All the way down to the line's 40, but the clock is still running. His forward progress, they say, got stopped inbounds, and now there's 30 seconds left on the clock, and it's continuing to run here. The Chicago Bears are facing a very similar situation to Thanksgiving where they're almost in the exact same part of the field, and the clock is running, except they don't have timeouts this time. Caleb going to scramble up the middle. He's got to throw the ball. He throws it away. Smart play there. Because if he gets tackled inbounds, that might be ball game. But he throws it away with 15 seconds left. I'm not sure they ever spike the ball, no. Bears on the 40-yard line, maybe 3 more plays left to run, but they got to be out of bounds. He throws this one deep. One-on-one coverage. It's overthrown and out of bounds. Not any shot for the receiver there. Terrion had good position on him anyways. 3rd and 10, 11 seconds left. 2 plays to go, maybe a third, but again, no timeouts for the Bears. They got to either go to the end zone or go to the sidelines. 4 wide here for Chicago. It's probably 5 wide, actually. We can't see the 5th one. Back to pass. Back to plenty of time. Now the pocket's closing in on him, and he's sacked. That's going to be the ball game. Zadarius Smith combined with, I'm going to say, Long, I think. Get the sack, and that's your ball game. Lions escape after having full control of the game for most of the ball game, giving the fan base a little scare there. But the Lions escape 35-30. That's it. I almost said 31, but that's it. Jamison Williams with a big day today. Then he goes into corpse position. Jameis scored a touchdown too? Oh, yeah. With that, we say so long, everyone. That's right. Big fucking smile on his face. Doesn't matter if we give up 600 yards on defense and win by a single point. You're going to see the biggest smile on my face. All right, let's look at some stats, and then we'll watch me field a punt. Jared Goff, solid day today. 384 yards, 75% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 13.2 yards per attempt. Caleb Williams matches him, really. 10 more attempts and 12 less yardage, but 372 and 2 touchdowns. Strong day from him as well. Gibbs, I think I nailed David Montgomery's stat line exactly, by the way. 3 rushes and -4 yards. Gibbs, an okay day. Yeah, wow, he had 4 touchdowns. I guess he had a great day then. Not a good average, not a ton of yards, but 4 touchdowns. Jamison Williams took care of business through the air. Buck 63 and a score for him. Keenan Allen and DJ Moore not far behind him. Sam Laporta and Amon-Ra, also strong days for Detroit. Defensively, Jermaine Edmonds, big day. Defensively, 16 tackles and a sack. A Meek, strong day as well. 8 tackles, tackle for loss, and a pass deflection. Emmanuel Mosley had a pair of pass defenses as well. Terrion Arnold had one. That's about it. All right, let's go watch the high definition version of me catching punts, and then we'll get out of here. So you guys can watch your playoff football, playoff college football, and your regular NFL football. How do I get out of here? Yes, I want to exit. All right, in case you haven't seen it yet, or maybe you just watched the live stream or the YouTube video, shout out to our good friends at Fox 2 Detroit and cameraman Jeff Holloway for just out of the goodness of his heart taking video of this without me asking and then sending it to me. Hold on. I know you can't see it. Relax. Everyone relax. Oh, yeah, I'll give out your channel points, too. Give me a second. All right, this is technically the second one. That's on me. Misjudge it. Not great. The one thing I do notice really quick. Oh, you don't see it in this one. You see it in the next one. So, I was a high school tennis player. And if you know tennis, you know every time before they serve, you do what's called a split step, which is that right there. It's a set your feet so that you can go in any direction. And I find it very funny that I'm doing a tennis split step. I don't know if that's what punt returners actually do, but anyways. Did not catch that one. Some people thought I caught that one from the live stream. Afraid I did not. But redemption. They did not put a red jersey on. It's just my hoodie. This one, he had to be effing with me. That was like 30 yards over my head. They don't show the last one, but that was it. No, it didn't. It actually didn't hurt at all. But Jack's a good sport. Yeah, and people are like, this is where people are like, are you 4 feet tall? I'm not that much shorter than him. Look, I'm the same size as Greg. Well, Lions PR guys. Look at this baller move where I throw the ball like it doesn't matter. Watch this. Watch this. So cool. I'll just throw that football. That's how cool I am. It was actually slipping out of my hands. Those are some pretty grippy gloves. They let me keep it. They let me keep the football too. But yeah. Anyways, that was fun. Shout out again to the Lions for letting me do that. Jack Fox for being a good sport. For Greg for filming it, and then also Jeff Holloway of Fox 2 for filming it with his camera. Yeah, he's like Jack's 6'2", all right? Oh, dude, I was sucking wind so hard. I was telling Chad earlier because I interviewed him for a little one-on-one for the the newsletter, and I was listening back so I could transcribe it. Now I'm just like, I'm sucking wind the entire time. Ooh, football is a charity award for next year with your signature. I kind of like that. You guys want to see it? Let me go grab it. Let me go grab it real quick. It's super nice. But yeah, like National Football League, see it's a little beat up. If you look a little close, you can't really see, but it's the green screen is like getting rid of some of the grass stains on it. It's got like the little salute to service NFL logo. It's I don't know what the Duke means, but it's a Duke. It's very nice. I can barely palm it. It's also super slippery. Like the bumps are all gone, and that might just be like a punter version, but it's like I mean, I also have small hands, but anyways, that's it for the show. We'll be live in some way or another tomorrow after the game, probably around 7-ish. Depends on what the late games are. If there's a late game that matters, we'll probably be after the late games. Let me just look real quick. 4:25. So probably after the Vikings Seahawks game, which is at 4:05 tomorrow. Packers don't play. We don't care about the Packers. We care about the Eagles. Eagles are at 1 o'clock. Okay, so yeah, we'll go live after the Vikings Seahawks game because I'm sure we don't really care about any of the other 4 o'clock games. Points. Okay. Sorry. Too busy carrying the rock, and the points of, what do they call it? The points of pressure. We're gonna make sure you don't fumble that. Congratulations to all of you that held on with bated breath. Why? The Giants owner, 5 points of pressure. Lions, -3.5 are your winners. Congratulations to the believers. The line was not 6. Don't lie, JT Sam. It shows up when I pick out the prediction. Okay. We will be live, like I said, probably around 7:30 tomorrow for the main POD cast to recap Lions Bears, to recap the NFC, maybe recap a little Seahawks. Who are they playing? Seahawks, Vikings, all that sort of stuff. But anyways, after that, I should note that midweek mailbag next week is most likely not going to be live. It will show up on the podcast feed, but I will be down in Florida all week for the holidays. And so when/if we record that, it's going to be off stream because I won't have my streaming set up, just my laptop, but we will record it. We'll get audio of it. We'll probably get video of it too. We might get video of it and put it on YouTube. So if you're a YouTuber, we might get it up on YouTube. It just won't be a live stream. But everything else should be as normal. First Bite is also kind of up in the air. I'll figure it out, and I'll let you guys know. But either way, we'll see you guys tomorrow at the latest. At the earliest and latest. We'll just see you tomorrow.